Hi, we are from the group 6 and we are here to present all the titles that we have. The first title that we have is Online Dental Scheduling System. Okay, and this title would be this system would be a system for the online scheduling for the appointment for the dental. For example, if you want to have a appointment for your dental to have a cleaning or everything that will be needing for the dental, you will be needing to use the system so that you will need to do a walkthrough or you will you will you will be needing to use this system so that you will not be put a extra effort and you will not waste time because for using the system you can see all the days and time that the dental has available slot for you.
So the background of the study is nowadays we are facing the new pandemic, but with the help of the new technologies or new technology, as long as we are connected to the internet, we can easily order or reserve online services of a certain companies or businesses without visiting the physical store. And having a website and online presence strategy allows you to make your market business online. A website is also important to reach millions of customers around the globe. Websites usually provide a map and directions to the company's shops or offices or visitors to find their location easily. Another important thing is that you have the scope to present your customers why they should trust you and the testimonials and facts to back up those opportunities by building a website. And manual procedures are no longer effective, like manual booking and saving information in a book or notebook and handling and accommodating customers. But with the help of websites, it can easily facilitate the needs of all customers online.
Yes, it's correct. Well, what did I mention a while ago? By using this system, you can easily book a schedule or appointment for your dental, and you will not be needing to put an extra effort to have a schedule. And for this one, it will be inconvenient for you because you will see all the dates and time that the dental has available slots for you, and you can choose for the time and day that you're available, and it will not be inconvenient for you to for the dental for the scheduling. And now let's go for the statement of the problem. During this pandemic, we encounter a lot of difficulties in our life. We created a system where you can make an appointment online for a dental appointment, and you'll be receiving a notification via SMS once you already have a schedule. This one, once you already book an appointment for a dental clinic for the dental appointment, you will be notified via SMS once the schedule that you created or you book is already honored or acknowledged by the dental clinic. And for this one, it would also help you to remind that you have a online, or if you have a dental appointment for this time, because you will have a SMS notification for this one. And also, this system would help us to lessen the capabilities to get infected during this pandemic, because we will not be needing to go on the physical dental clinic just to make an appointment. Because for this one, even the dental clinic personnel could be monitor the capacity of the people who will go to that clinic, because they can see, or they can control the capacity of people that get, or the person that will get on schedule for that day and time. And also we know that the manual booking for a dental appointment, which is texting through SMS, is no longer an efficient and effective way of transaction, because in this case, you will not see the availability of the dental via SMS. That's why I mentioned a while ago, while using this system, you can see all the dates and time that the dental or the dental clinic has a slot for your inconvenient time.
Okay. And in addition, the system will we will know the manual booking is sometimes hassle and sometimes uh, we can uh, we can choose if what day we are available or uh, what day we are going to clinic because the system will help us uh, to lessen the physical contact, especially uh, during this pandemic outbreak. We can we can have a schedule in our free time, especially in our free time. And then in this, the objectives of the study. The goal of the study of this project is to develop a system that can help all clients to easily transact and book an appointment to a dentist through the use of website and to help the people to make things easier for them if they use the system. They will have an idea what are the days they can make an appointment for the dental appointment, and it will be an advantage to them to have an idea of what are the available day because they can fix their schedule. And then by using the system, we can help the community to lessen the chances to get infected of the virus because once you have a schedule for the dental appointment, you can enter the clinic, and by using the system, you can control the capacity of the people that will go to the clinic.
Okay, for this one, the scope of this project will focus on the patient and the dental who will use the system to make an appointment via online service. This project will be implemented for a small dental clinic. The prototype can be used by the dental to manage the appointment for the patient. Those who would like to do the appointment for the dental date via online system and anytime and anywhere. Uh, the proposed system will have the efforts and the time of the patient from waiting to make the appointment as well as reduce the work of the system administrator to access to information for report and easier to manage the appointment. The system administrator needs to maintain the record of the patient. Patient should be able to know the availability particular date, and they should be able to receive the available rooms according to their needs, and also in advance. In this project, the dentist will pay as the rate of administrator, and the dentist can update, delete, and add the patient's information, appointment schedule, and record of patient booking online easily.
So here's the significance of the study. So everyone wants to uh, have a benefits for the system by using the system, and then especially here's those benefits or who will be benefiting for this system. First, the dentist. And online scheduling will be helpful if how many patients have an appointment of each day and extra advertisement in online booking. And then also the patients, they will see if what days does the dentist is available. They can choose for the day that it's convenient to them. And also the clinic personnel, it will lessen their works and it will make it for them easier because they already have a record for the people that has a schedule each day. And also for the researchers or the future researchers, and the proposed system will serve as a reference for others or future researchers.
Okay, this is the process or the conceptual framework for the system. For the input, it will be the patient's medical records, the admin data, staff data, patient data, medicine supplies data. And the process is monitoring of the client records, encoding admin, stop data for login, encode client data, and then evaluate medical supplies. And then the output for this one will be the dental clinic management system.
Okay, and that's the our first title, and we will glad to present it to you. And now we will proceed to our next title.
Okay, for the next title that we have, it is the Barangay Social Network. We came up from this title because during this pandemic, we lost our communication with our barangay officials. And also because of this pandemic, we don't have any update regarding on what's happening on our community or in our organization. That's why we came up on this system that we're by using this system, you will have an update regarding on the information that you have all in your barangays, and including if you have an events or special announcement. You can also use the system when you're having on when you want to raise some concern. You can reach for the barangay official by using this system.
Okay, so we're going to the background of this study. During these days, we are experiencing a lot of obstacles in our life. As of now, we are experiencing virus break. Most of us now are afraid to go out because of the COVID, especially the seniors and or the residents that have um, serious serious condition like
Diseases like that, and also for the person who has a baby by their home, because it's too dangerous by going outside. Any one of us cannot take the risk to get contact to the other person, because we will not know if that person has the carrier, or it's already fully vaccinated. We cannot assure all the guarantee that will not be you will not be a carrier of the virus. That's why all of the some of the people now are afraid to go outside because of this pandemic. And also, we came out to this system where we'll be able to see a latest news from your barangay. And also, if there is an announcement, you will be informed by using this site. If there is some special event on your barangay, you will be notified. And also, if you will be needing a further assistance, you can also go to this site and you can communicate to the barangay official through chat. On this one, we also came up to like to put a chat here, because we know some of the residents from the barangay has a lot of concerns, and they because of the pandemic they are afraid to go outside. That's why we also put a chat here where you can communicate to your barangay official via chat.
so here's the statement of the problem. So the aim of this study is to give legitimate information, event, and announcement for all the residents in their barangay. So by using the system, the barangay officials will able to check the user's account if it is official or unofficial. The residents can report fake accounts that propagate false information, and the account should be maintained by the barangay officials, wherein the timeliness and accuracy of the information being disseminated should be ensured. So many users or some of the users have an account. Um, they're going to as you mentioned, uh, the propagating of false information, especially in the announcement or any event. Sometimes this information is fake or there's no legitimate resource those are the things that we aim to resolve, and the system will help us to avoid having crowded barangay halls. And this site, it will be easier to the residents to reach the barangay officials. They don't need to go to the barangay hall just to talk to the barangay officials, and they can see all the events that they have on their barangay. And also, if there's an special announcement, they can easily, or they can see all of that announcement in this site. And if they will use this site or the system, it will be a big help uh, in the community to lessen the COVID cases.
Okay, for this one, the goal of this system is to help our barangay's official to hear all the concern of their residents and keep their residents updated regarding on the news or announcement that they have, especially now that there is a virus outbreak on our community. This is also is a big help to the residents to because they are having an update regarding on what's happening on our community. By using this system or this site, all the residents will be informed because of the pandemic. There is a lot of fake news that are spreading out of the social media. But for example, for the cases of the COVID, some of the people are keep sharing about the high risk of the COVID positive cases. Due to that false alarm post, all of the people are gets alarmed and they are all afraid to communicate to the other people or to go outside because of the fake news that are spreading on the community or in the social media. That's why on the system, you can ensure that the barangay officials are the one who gonna post or who gonna give some updates regarding on what's happening on our community.
Okay. And we're going to the scope and delimitation. So the scope of the system will focus on the barangay official or the barangay officials and the residents who will use the system to have an update on what are the announcements that they have on their barangay. The barangay official can manage now the appointment for those residents that will be needing the assistance of the barangay officials, and also the significance of the study. So the result of this study will be a great benefits to the barangay officials and also to the residents, or for the residents. It would help the barangay official to keep them touch to the residents, especially during this pandemic. The resident is updated on all that events and announcement that their barangay has. So here's the conceptual framework. So we uh, so the messaging and the projecting, monitoring, assessing, and responding. So we're going to responding for all the message, and for the project of the barangay, we are able to monitor all the accounts or the users for the system, and assessing all the concerns or the residents who have concerns. And this is the simple conceptual framework of our system.
Okay, that will be all for the our second title. And now let's proceed to our last title. Okay, let's wait for our presentation here. Okay, thank you for that, Christian. Okay, for this one, for the our third title, it will we came up on the online based examination because online based exam notification, because during these days because of the pandemic, all of us are having an experience of tardiness and we already forget all the schedule that we have because we don't have any reminders regarding on the schedule that we have. For this one, for the online based exam notification, you will be receiving a notification once you already registered or logged in on this system. You will see all your records, all the schedule that you have for the incoming test, And also you will not be needing to put extra effort to look for the other website or on the other on your social on the social media to see what your schedule for your examination, because on this one you can just all you need is to put your user ID, I mean your student ID number, and then you will see all the data records that you will have for the schedule of your examination.
So the background of this study is the online-based examination notification is an app that would help the students with their examination schedule. This system has a feature that will notify them out about the schedule of their exam that they just need to log in. The student will only need their ID number to log in and to have an access with their schedule. Using the system, they will no longer need to be or to go to their department to have the schedule.
Yes, they will not need to be put an extra effort just to see all their schedules. And for this one, it would give them a big help because for that time that they give to get their schedule, they can put that time to review all the lessons that they have. Okay, and now the let's go on the statement of the problem. Most of the students are busy to review a lot of lessons of their exam, and also they have a lot of schedule to manage and to remember. A lot of students are busy during the examination week and tend to forget their schedule for the exam. The manual system of posting of schedule for the examination will cause hassle to the student because for the manual posting for the schedule for the examination, you will need to see all the lists that listed there, and you will be needing to look for your name, and usually it will be listed alphabetically accordingly based on your last name. And then for example, if you have your last name start with a Z, you will be look for the bottom part of the list. That's why it's so very hassle for the student to do that one, especially when you're in hurry. That's why from when you're using the system, you can just log in your ID number and you will see all this exam schedule that you have, and it will not be a hassle to you, and it will be and I will not be needing to put an extra effort or an extra time to see all the schedule that you have for your examination. And also, this system will improve the manual system of providing the schedule for the exam for the student. The student will no longer need to look at the list of the schedule because they can access their schedule because their schedule by simply logging on the system by using their ID number. It will automatically show the schedule for the examination.
And here's the objectives of this study. So the system will be utilized to notify the student about the schedule of their exam. The system also will store the exam schedule of the specific students by using their ID number. And the system is easy and simply to use. The system will be accessible and provide accurate information. And the scope and delimitation of this system. The scope of this project will focus on the student and school personnel who will use this system to set the schedule via online, and this project will implement for the school who has a lot of students. And this this proposed system will save the time and effort of the student from waiting for the list of the schedule of the student. The system administrator needs to maintain the record of the student, and the student should be able to know the schedule of their exam 1 week before their exam, and the administrator can update, delete, and add student schedule and student information.
Okay, now for the conceptual framework, for this one, we will see on the system, you will see the room, the capacity number, the building number, because we know when we are having a examination, it will be you will have a different rooms, different numbers, and also it divided if how many person could the capacity of that room. And then for this one, it's of course they will base on your score. On your course, on your department, and also for this one, for your examination, of course, when you have an examination, you will have your room number and your time. For the examination, we know that each exam or each student has a allotted time where they will be taking their exam. And also for this one, they have also the section because we know for the examination, you will be needing your section because you will to know where you will be, what will be your room designated for the examination for this one. And this system can be used of a lot of students, and it will be a big help for them to manage their time by manage your time to a review and to be able to be remind for the exam, for the date of their exam that will be posted on that system.
Okay, that's it for our final title, and we are hoping that you really um, you really understand this study. And
Okay, for this one, thank you for listening to us. And also, we hope that there's all titles that we have a positive feedbacks from you.
thank you for listening, and God bless.